Hello, my name is Saltbot. I am Kismet's co-host for this evening. Welcome to Kismet's stream and thank you for dropping by once again. Tonight it's time to get back to PC gaming with the Kismet Overburdened with Love PC. Thanks to all of you, we can take this stream to another level. Let me open up the vault door and let's go inside. Kismet is waiting for us.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. My voice is starting to go out. I've been screaming and yelling and having way too much fun on stream. Excuse me. You can see I'm a little bit smaller here because we're in VR today. Well, not yet. I'm going to go ahead and use my HTC Vive, which I've got right here in my lap. And we're going to go ahead and play some Fallout 4 VR. We're going to get back into it. Now it's going to be Kellogg versus Kismet. We're going to see who comes out on top. I may die a bunch of times, but we'll see how it happens. This is our first playthrough in Fallout 4 VR. We're playing through the main storyline right now. Of course, we only play in vanilla version. There's no DLC for the VR version. So you basically just play through like you did the very first time. It's a lot of fun. I'm playing in very hard mode. I'm not playing in survival mode this round. But I have two playthroughs going at the same time. The VR playthrough as well as I have my normal modded playthrough that I'm doing as well. So I'm actually on my 6th playthrough in my modded playthrough, which is pretty fun to do. I also got a motorcycle I can drive around the Wasteland with, which is pretty cool as well. So we'll get back to that, though, tomorrow. But tonight, Fallout 4 VR, get that going on. Also, if you don't know, if you haven't tuned in my stream in a while, I'm actually streaming day and night. So I'm streaming in the afternoons, 12 noon Eastern Time, a whole bunch of other games, as well as, of course, my standard times, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all week long, except for Monday night and Friday night. I take that time off to hang out with the family and do a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes, which makes all this stuff work. Makes all this stuff work here on the stream. Now, if you do enjoy the stream, if you do have some fun, you laugh, you cry, any of that kind of stuff. Oh, thanks for that, host. Laugh, cry, make sure to hit that follow button right up there. We're going to go ahead and say hello to some awesome peeps right here in the chat. We, of course, got Chewy backing me up here, my awesome mod, the amazing Chewy Baka. Make sure to show him lots of love and attention in the chat. Of course, follow those chat rules or he's going to drop Fate's hammer on you. Don't make him do it. I would rather you hang out, have a good night, and have some fun playing some VR. Also, who else we got in the chat? Let's see. We got Googless88 hanging out in the chat with some future mans. Very, very nice. Hanging out. I saw a bunch of peeps in there earlier. I see Raz in there. Raz, of course, with the first host of the night. And McPhail, the Jedi, coming in with the host as well. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Who else we got hanging out? Who else we got hanging out? Let's see. Oh, everybody's being shy today. Everybody's being shy today, but such is the way it goes. Let's do it. How's everybody doing tonight? I am doing awesome. Now, there we go. There's another host. Thank you, Josie, for the host. Appreciate the love. Every one of those hosts does earn you guys Kiss Caps here in the stream, which, of course, you can use for contests and giveaways. You can win Fallout 4. You can win a whole bunch of other AAA games. I've literally given away hundreds of games worth thousands of dollars. So build up those Kiss Caps. Build them up. So you're going to want to win that epic loot at some point. So as you can see, I love playing some Fallout. I've played over 2,000 hours. And we're going to play some Fallout 4 VR right now. So let's dive right into it. Let's go. Let's switch over to the other one. All right. Got my stealth boy turned off. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and move backwards. Backwards this way, and I'm going to bring you with me. Now, you're going to see a box back here. Don't worry about that box. This is my VR box. I'm apparently going to run over the cable here for a second. Going to run over the cable, and I'm going to bring you guys way over here so I don't sound like I'm in an echo chamber and I'm like way out in the middle of nowhere. Now, on the ground here, which you can't see, there is a red square on my floor here in my office where I can know where I'm at. So I'm in the proper VR location. Still seems like far away. Come over here, microphone. There we go. Oh, and it's moving my monitor. Stop that moving my monitor stuff. What is going on here? All right, stop that. Stop that stuff. Just gonna unlatch that over there. All right. It's always something. There we go. Get me back in the middle. There we go. All right. Way back over here. Now, that's why I'm so big when I'm up there. And now I'm back here. Now, I like to show you guys what I'm doing when I'm in VR, like when I'm doing my hands and that kind of stuff. So that's why I set up and redid my entire office so that you guys can see me when we are playing. So thanks for hanging out here in the stream. Let's go ahead and dive into some Fallout 4. Look where my controller is. Maybe a little bit more microphone action so you guys don't sound like I'm really far away. All right, diving in. Now, one of the cool thing is one, I can see where the controllers are. They're right over here. There we go. Get out of that menu. There we go. And out of this menu. Bring that menu back up. All right. Now, I can actually, I moved my chat up here. So if I'm looking up, I can actually see you guys in chat. Now, one of the first things you want to do when you get your headset on is you want to adjust it. You want to push it down on the top here. You want all the weight to be up here and not on your face because that can get real tiring. But it is pretty awesome. So I can see the chat. I can see MacPhail Jedi in there saying, hey, Raz and Chewy. Now, you guys can't see it, but I can. Now, you guys are just looking at the roof. I can also see my mod chat and all sorts of cool stuff in here. Very, very cool. Hey, Crazy Aussie, what's up? I see you in the chat. A bit slippy, using those Kismet emotes. Sup. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hope you're all having a great night tonight. Now, again, I will look up here from time to time to check that chat. But now I can see the chat actually while I am playing much better in front of me, and it's kind of up a bit. It's kind of up here. All right, now where we left off here in our VR playthrough is we were fighting Kellogg. Now, it really feels like you're there. Like I've got my Overseer's Guardian here. Let's go ahead and reload that baby. All right, looking good. We got our Pip-Boy over here. If we go ahead and press on the middle here, I've got the Pip-Boy that just pops up. The reason why I like this one in VR is the fact that it pauses the game, and you can just take your time going into the Pip-Boy like so. Now, we're going to go ahead and see what... I don't even have any idea what I was doing next. I don't remember. Excuse me. I don't remember. Let's see, level 30. We're not level 30 yet. So, we can fast travel at level 30. We're coming up on it. Let's see. How are we doing over here on our caps collector? Can't do that till 41. We got gun nut going on. Oh, wait a minute. We need to get our hack action and our locksmithing going. Let's go into hacker so we can hack some terminals. All right, let's back out of there. And of course, the nice thing about being, in this version, get my controls down here. There we go. Is you can actually save. Now in the survival version, which I've played through many times, both the old survival mode and the new survival mode, you have to sleep in the bed, which luckily there is one right here, that you have to sleep in the bed to get that going. Now, who do I got with me? I got Nick going with me. It sounds like he wants to talk.
Hey, I'll see what I can do.
Hey, Valentine.
Something up?
What do you want to talk about? Never mind.
That was all I had.
All right.
I think that's actually my quest. That's my quest marker down there. So we're going to get to it. Now, there's a link in the chat right there that Chewy just dropped in there. Link and retweet the stream to earn those bonus Kiz caps. Let's go to it. Now, I've got mine configured. And when you first get VR, by the way, you want to reconfigure your Fallout. Because otherwise, it's flickering and the textures are really low quality. I don't know why, by default, it's so terrible. I'm not going to speculate. But basically, you want to adjust those settings. And there's a lot of stuff online about it, and I've been totally slacking on my video about it. But I will get to it eventually. I only have so many minutes in the day. Now, I like to super loot. As you can see, I'm looting all the stuff in here.
Sure don't make them like they used to.
Now, I really love the VR version, because the VR version is awesome. I mean, you really feel like you're there. See, look, I can lift this up, get that off the top here. I can do a jump and look up on the top here. I can move my head left to right to get that real good feeling of, pull my cord up a little bit here, to get that real good feeling of being there, which is really, really cool. Let's go over here. Let's grab this stuff. Now, what I did last time, right before we did that, he's got a nice combat shotgun there, is that we went to this container right here, as you can see, and we put all of our stuff. Notice how we've got tons and tons of loot in here that we transferred. And you can see that we have very little down here. Very little. We're 69 of 340. We have very little weight on us right now, so that's going to give us lots and lots of ability to loot stuff along the way. So we're going to get that going on as well. And we got a console here. And we're going to go ahead and just check in here. Oh, yeah, we got tons of loot in here. Oh, it's awesome every time, everybody. It really is. Every time you get into VR, it's pretty awesome. Now, the funny thing is, when I was logging in today and trying to get my VR to work, I have a very complex VR setup. This way I can see the chat. All right, Nick. Go get crazy, bro. He's over there getting crazy. Now, watch this as I pick this up, right? I can pick this up. Oops, something went flying. I can pick it up. I can look in there. I can turn it over. I have complete control, 3D, and I can just put it right back over there. Isn't that awesome? Put a 1 in the chat if you think that is awesome. That is way more control than you have in the normal game. And it really, I wish you had the same experience as me. You're going to be seeing a 2D version of what I'm doing. But really, to get the experience, it really feels like it's 3D. You can look around corners. You can peek around corners, which people do anyway. Does anybody else in the chat ever, like, when they're playing a game, do they do this? Do they lean? When something shoots at them, do they duck? Right? Right? I've done that so many times playing games. I mean, it's your natural reaction. You duck, right? When things come flying at you. Gotta watch out. Gotta watch out. Well, Nick's getting shot at because he went up ahead while I'm looting. Let's go see what he's doing up here.
I'll be doing the world a service.
Oh, look at that sniper action. That's why I love the Overseer's Guardian.
Damn. Lost him.
Oh, headshot. Good job, Nick. Stay on point, bro. I don't trust you guys. I don't trust him, Nick. Now, I like to bring a different companion every time I do these quests. Sometimes I bring Nick. Last time in my VR, or in my modded version. Oh, look, there's the red person on my radar down there. That means there's somebody that way. Not in this room, but probably the other way. All right, let's sneak in here. Stand up. Now, you might notice that I'm actually playing while seated. You might be like, Kismet, oh, there we go. Bunch of 1s in the chat. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Hey, Dutchy1, what's up? Hey, Grade. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Chewy, go ahead and dish out 500 Kids Caps to everybody who responded to me in the chat, who put a 1 in the chat. I love interactivity in my chat. If you respond to my chat, I'm going to show you some love. I'm going to show you some love tonight. All right. Oh, there's a leg bone over here. Super cool. Now, I never like to stand in front of the stalls. I just think it's going to shoot me in the face. Just a precautionary method. Because that's what I do. I put a trap in there. Somebody open that up and bam, they're toast. You might notice that I'm playing seated. And the reason why I'm doing that is I have a condition called vertigo. Which means that if I stand up and try to play this standing up, I will fall over. And I'm not kidding either. I will literally fall over. So I've configured my setup in such a way that I can play it seated. Now, you might have the same issue. You may have difficulty playing, or you just may get tired standing the whole entire time while you're playing. I know I couldn't do it because of that reason as well. But what you can do is you can configure your stuff so that you're still up at eye level. See, I like to be at eye level when I'm playing. Get my microphone or my headset's going. There we go. I like to be at eye level when I'm playing. So I've adjusted the height so I'm way up here at everybody's eye level. All right, there we go. Looking good. Let's go ahead and save that because that was a pretty epic shot. Pretty epic shot with the Overseer's Guardian.
Never lose their fondness for living in the basement.
Anything in there? Nope. That's one of my favorite things to do is to turn this over and then throw it over my shoulder. So I literally threw it over my shoulder over there, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So he took care of the turret. But I'm feeling there's some more danger down here. Let's be sneaky. Oh, yeah.
You got nothing.
Look who's back.
Gonna shoot it, Nick, or no? Do I gotta do this? I got it for you, Nick. Next time, you take care of it, bro. All right. So we killed some synths right here on the corner. Always want to peek around corners. You can't do what you can do in Fallout 4, which is where you go right up to the edge, right? And then you can peek around the corner. I think they should have added a mechanic for that. But I guess you can just kind of nudge around the corner. But you can't do the whole peekaboo thing that you can do in Fallout 4. What is the ones for? The ones were for something. My attention span is very low. I can remember very few things. I'm sure some of you can remember it. All right. So let's go ahead and loot this area out. Now, when you're aiming your controllers, make sure you aim this left controller away from what you're looting or any other objects. Uh-oh. There we go. Any other objects. Otherwise, what it'll do is it'll cause the looting of the right one not to work. And I like to loot with the right one. Sometimes I like to loot. I can hold down the pad here and I can choose my 9mm, which is a bit easier to loot with that. So we'll just kind of walk around the room. We'll check the desks, grab these typewriters. This is all stuff we're going to need for our settlements later. And again, we can do cool stuff with this. We can grab this and just throw it over that way. Very, very cool in VR. Very, very cool. There we go. Let's see. I think that's why I don't want to play VR. I would possibly get Vertigo as well. That's cool that you can do it for sitting down. I think Rick doesn't have my bill. That's exactly a Dutchy one. I think it's really cool. It took me a while to get it dialed in because you have to adjust a lot of parameters when you're playing the game and a lot of stuff. But once I got it dialed in, it is much easier. I don't have any issues now playing. It doesn't make me dizzy when I'm playing, so it's pretty good. Now, if I'm already dizzy when I start playing, then I have trouble. But if I am right now, I am like a 1 dizzy, meaning I'm just at my normal level of dizziness, which is all the time because my vertigo never goes away. It's not like it's not like being on a merry-go-round or on something that spins you around, where you spin around and then you get dizzy and then it passes and goes away. It never goes away. It never goes away. But such is my section of my life I'm in right now. So what I do is I just do what I got to do in life and then keep on going, find a way around it, make a workaround, find a solution. Because, oh, heck, am I going to play Fallout 4 VR? You know I am. And ain't nothing going to stop me. Ain't nothing going to stop me. Let's do it. Bam. All right, there we go. Looking good. Oh, we got a dead guy over here. Dead guy. What do we got over here? Some 38 round. Very nice. See, the cool thing about being in VR, too, is you can see under stuff. You can see around stuff. Oh, and you find a lot of loot that you probably wouldn't find if you were just running through here in the normal version, which I think is super cool. We already searched that as well. All right, looking good. All right, Nick, let's keep going. All right. Oh, I feel like some peep's going to sneak up on me. Now, sometimes what it does, it picks the item up, and sometimes it will, it'll snag the item. That turret's clear. It will grab the item and make it fall.
I can almost smell that old Merc cigars.
Look out. Look out. Danger abounds. Looking good so far. Got an idea. Boom. And boom. There we go. All right, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get this loot. Now, these trays right here are aluminum. That aluminum, you're going to need a ton of that later on as well. So, we're going to grab all that. We got some Radix here. Nice stuff. And also, you want to kind of crouch and look under the beds and all of this stuff. See if you can find that under there. And of course, Nick opened the doors back up again, as your companions love to do, so you get shot in the back. Your eyes out, Nick. Now, there's a trigger point over here. Oh, hello there, my little friend. What do we got here?
Hell yeah.
Energy weapons bobblehead. Arrive at peaceful resolutions by using superior firepower. Permanent gain, 25% critical damage with energy weapons. Nice. We'll take that. Oh, see that thing went flying? I grabbed one, the other thing went flying. There we go. And, all right, nice, nice. We'll try to pull that out of there. There we go. We'll turn it over. Nothing on there, and we'll just throw it over that way. Looking good. All right, we'll go ahead and switch weapons. And we're going to loot everything. I'm a super looter. I loot everything because I know that...
My order is someone present.
Oh, there they are.
You playing hot? Hey, get back.
Really? Doesn't seem like it's hitting. Let's try this instead. That works. Hey, Darkness, what's up, man? Kismet has become an android. No, that's not me. I'm right here. I'm right here. I've become in the virtual reality. It really feels like you're in the Wasteland, which is so epic. It is so epic to be actually in the Wasteland. It feels like 3D. Again, you don't get the same experience as I do because you don't have the virtual headset on. I wish there was a way to stream VR where you guys could wear your headsets and see what I'm doing. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. But as you can see, I am kind of clearing out everything. I'm grabbing all of the loot. Trying to make sure nobody sneaks up on me around the corner here. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and unlock this. So I'm using the right controller, this one over here, to dial, and then I use the trigger button over here. Now, these are actually tougher in VR than they are in the regular version because you can be a lot more subtle with the keyboard than you can be with this. As you can see, it's breaking my bobby pins. There we go. And we'll go ahead and get that. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Looks like we got all the loots. All right, we're heading out of here. Now, I'm using the right controller to move. And as you can see, it kind of jumps me a little bit. I've got it on a little bit smoother, so it's a little bit smoother on the jump. But it's not really super smooth like it is in Fallout 4, the regular version. There we go. We got those. And I like the fact you can just turn your head, too. That makes it super cool. But while I was logging in, by the way, and I was getting my setup going, I was going to say this earlier, I saw Subnautica in there. So I saw my chance to play some Subnautica in VR. But I think we'll wait and do that on a special day after we play through. The first time we'll come back. Nick, I just about shot you, bro. Don't come running up on me like that. So again, we're going to go ahead and loot all this stuff. Take it with us. Use it for our settlers. Like so. All right, looking good. Over here. There we go. Anon hanging out. What's up, Anon? Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Now, if you see me looking up here, what I'm looking at is I'm looking at the chat. I moved it up here so I can kind of see it while I'm playing. Ah, Game Killer hanging out. What's up, Kismet in chat? Hello to you, Kismet High. I love it when you guys use the Kismet High. It's pretty awesome. Shoot that person in the butt. Shoot him in the booty. Shoot him in the booty. Who dat? All right, and again, it's Kellogg versus Kismet today. So we're going to sneak back here. We're going to get ourselves some Nuka-Cola. Hey, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Sorry you're dead, bro. What you got? You got Fort Hagen Army password, duct tape, and some scissors. Well, that was a good place to come by and stop. What do you think, Nick? Good idea, right? Come on, bro. Get out of my way, man. Going up the stairs. So I'm using the left side to move forward backwards, and I'm using the right to turn.
He won't make it easy.
So it makes it easier for me to play. All right, this looks dangerous here.
You got guts and determination. It's admirable. But you are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
Ha! Don't scare me, Kellogg. Come on, bro.
Movement detected.
Bring it.
Curious.
Something. There you are.
Dead. Reload. Kismet doing some run and gun today. Kismet's on a warpath. What you got? You ain't got nothing. Nothing. Hey, Nick, hold that. I just threw it behind me at Nick. All right, you look at all this loot. Oh, legendary. What do we got? Punishing rated right leg reflects 10% of melee damage back on attacker. Ooh, that's going to be good, good, good on our... oh, wrong button. That's going to be good on our legendary museum. Again, let's just take a moment. We just did a whole bunch of stuff. Go ahead, go up. There we go. Save. And let's keep going. Get that loot in case I go around the corner and get blown up. He says, knowingly.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
Look who it is. That's the last of them.
Oh, look out from the side.
Couldn't stay away.
Forgot about that. Look out, Nick. Sneaky, sneaky. What do we got in here? Ah, we got ourselves a nice little thing. Let's go ahead and do the... just happen to have the army password. So I pick up the password right there so I can get in here. Security door control. Let's go ahead and open that baby up. Looking good. Getting that Kismet chat love. That's right, that's right. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget to host the channel /host Kismet in your channel. You'll get some kids caps as well as help the channel out as well. Demon hanging out in the chat. Legendary supporter. What's up, Demon? Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Always great to see you in the stream. Let's do it. Look at all these goodies in here. Look at these goodies. Let's get them all. Let's get them all, everybody. Woo! Give me that loot. All right, let's do this, baby. Let's get it going on. Get it going on.
Sweet.
There we go. Got it. All right. Stem packs. Oh, let's open this security door. See what we got in there. I want it all. I want it all. I want it now. Game Killer with a host. And Dutchy1 coming in with a host as well. Getting those Kiz caps. Getting ready to win that epic loot down the road. You never know. I might just spontaneously do a giveaway. You never know in my stream. So build up those caps. Keep them out of ready. So you'll have them. Oh, what do we got right here, everybody? Look at this. The Fat Man. Let's go ahead and get that baby. We're going to have to test that baby out for sure. Got ourselves an automatic laser rifle. That's a nice one. Other 10mm weapons here. Tons of ammo all about. There we go. Let's go ahead and close this door. See if there's anything behind it. Always like to look behind the doors. You never know. There might be something down there. Open that back up again. We cleaned house here. We cleaned house. All right, let's go ahead and go in to our Pip-Boy. And let's go to inventory. And let's go ahead and go to Fat Man here. We're going to favorite this. Boom. And we're going to put it right off to the side here. Bam. There we go. Let's try it out, everybody. Let's try it out. Fat Man. Oh, look at that sucker. Yeah, that's awesome. Look at that Fat Man. It's ready to go. Look at this little pressure gauge. That's cool. A little pressure gauge. Fire that baby. Boom. All right. We got three shots, so that's good. We might have to use that on a certain somebody who's been talking smack this whole time. Nick knows who I'm talking about. He knows who I'm talking about. Another great place to save if you're in survival mode right here. Again, I'm in very hard in this playthrough because playing in the other modes are just too easy. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got?
Excellent.
All right, U.S. Covert Operations Manual. You've collected an issue of the U.S. Covert Operations Manual, permanently more difficult to detect while sneaking.
Not enough folks value keeping the old CPU sharp anymore.
There you go. There you go. Nick, you're right in my looting path, bro. Right in my looting path. All right, we'll get all this loot. Now again, you can sleep in the bed to save in survival mode. Now luckily, I can save. I don't see anything else in there. Alright, Nick, back out this way, bro. Let's watch for dangers around the corner. Oh! There we go. Oh, took a lot of hits there. Go ahead and use ourselves a stem pack. Oh, here's some nukes coming in. C Hitman coming in with a host. Thank you so much for that host, C Hitman. I'll be able to get to you tomorrow with that host if you're on. Well, thank you, Burt Labs. Yes, I am on pretty much every day except for Monday. You can find me either in the daytime or in the nighttime. So 6 days a week I am streaming. Back to 6 days. I might go 7 days a week. Very, very soon when a certain
Nick,
game launches.
What do you need?
I don't need anything. Never mind.
That's all.
Sure, sure.
I was just trying to loot. I was just trying to loot. Okay. Alright, so we've got all the loot yet again. I think we're looking good here. And again, let's go ahead and save again before we go through this door. Looking good. And again, let me look up my chat. There we go. I love it. There you go. Gotta love it. All right, everybody. We're closing in on Kellogg today. It's Kellogg versus Kismet. Oh, look at that. Right through that door, everybody. Right through that door, it's going to be on. But, of course, let's go ahead and super loot. Look at this. Look at this. Awesome, epic super loot. There we go. There we go. Anything in there? Nope. Cup over there. Oh, some Betty Bits! 400 bits! Dropping those Betty Bits into the cup. There we go. Oh, and I get knocked off by the Bit Boss. Now Demon is the Bit Boss. He is your chat overlord. Everybody must bow.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. The synths are standing down. Let's talk.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna talk here in a second, Nick. Can you move out of the way, please, bro? Oh, is there something in there? Dinner fork. Can't forget those dinner forks, everybody. All right. Now, before I get too far here, again, want to save, because this is like an epic moment right here. Because you're gonna probably die your first time through, especially if you're in very hard. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna have a little chat with dude, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a rat away, and then I'm gonna use another stem pack. So I'm at full health. There we go. So you can see your health on here. I think it's really cool. You can also see your conditions and all that kind of stuff right there. Now I have the Overseer's Guardian, one of my favorite weapons in the entire game.
Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor.
I don't like where that dude's at. See, this is a bad tactical position right here in the middle. Give me my son.
You murdering, kidnapping psychopath. Give me my son. Give me Sean. Now.
Right to it then, huh? Okay. Fine. Your son Sean. Great kid. Little older than you may have expected. But I'm guessing you figured that out by now. But if you're hoping for a happy reunion, ain't gonna happen, pal. Your boy's not here.
Where is he?
God damn it, you mercenary motherfucker.
Whoa!
Where is my son?
Watch the
cliche?
language, bro.
So close, but yet so far away. That's Sean. But don't worry. You'll die knowing he's safe and happy. A bit older than you expected, but ah well. At least he's in a loving home. The Institute.
Nothing will
The
stop.
Institute? Well, I'll find him. No matter where he is, nothing will stop me.
God, you're persistent. I give you credit. It's the way a father should act. The way I'd be acting if I was in your place, I like to think. Even if it is useless. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Question is, are you?
You sure we're not gonna need
I tried to backtrack into the doorway, and the synth was behind me, blocking me. I call hacks. Now again, you're gonna die a lot in here, so first death out of the way. Now the problem with VR is it's very difficult to see. I just tried to backtrack, and dude comes over and he stands in my way.
In the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor.
Yeah, you got that honor. But see, first time I talked to him, but second time, come on. Why's my thing not working? I can't. Why do you do that with dialogue? See, in VR, in dialogue, I can't get my weapon to come up. I can't change weapons. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. Hold on. We're going to just go in shooting. Screw it. Which one is the thing? There it is. I'd say just shoot it over there. Bye-bye, baby. Ho-ho! Yahtzee! That's a win right there. That's cool. So cool. Get Kellogg. I can't see him. Screw it. I'm just going to shoot it at the floor right there. Take that, Kellogg!
dumb move?
Oh, he dodged it! Oh, come on. Back up. Switch weapons. Alright, Kellogg, it's me and you, bro. Apparently it's you. Forgot to heal. Healing would have been a smart idea. Alright, dead. Again, gonna die a lot. It's much harder to play the game in VR, especially when you're switching weapons and all that kind of stuff. And I'm in very hard, so I'm gonna die a lot. Legendary Fog Crawler would be ridiculous fight in VR. Oh yeah, well, we'll get to the higher end mobs later on. This looks rather hard to play in VR. Well, it's hard to play in VR because I have it on very hard. Now, in normal mode, it wouldn't be as hard. Just fighting sometimes is a bit awkward until you get it down. So that's a bit of that. Now, what I suggest to do is to change your weapons before you get into the dialogue. And then you got the dialogue, or you got the weapon ready.
And there he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny.
Any more? Come on, why don't you fire? And that's how you get it done right there, everybody. That's how you get it done. You just go in shooting.
Look around. Get all the intel this place can hide.
There we go. So we wiped them all out, and we went in shooting. We shot 3 nukes right there at the top. So again, get your weapon first. Go in hot if you need to. You can go and do the dialogue. You're probably going to die because you're way out in the open, and it's very difficult to maneuver when you're in VR. But I just go in shooting if he kills me. That works very, very good right there. It's super fun to play in VR. I hope they released a DLC for it. Yes, that would be awesome. Hey, Loverboy, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Legendary Fog Crawler. Wish they didn't go invisible for the fight. Well, Rigorord, that's one of the difficulties of fighting Kellogg, and I think it's pretty cool. That's why you just you open fire. Once you know what the dialogue is, then I just straight up open fire on him, because the end result is you're gonna fight it out with him anyway, right? So you're gonna fight it out with him anyway, so you might as well just walk in, shoot him in the face. Now the funny thing is, when I first started playing Fallout, I have over 2,000 hours in Fallout 4. I've played since day one and never stopped playing. Some people played it for a while and stopped. Not me. I love playing the game. It's incredibly fun. So what I did is I played it for a while, and I got to this point, and I had my power armor on, and I had my targeting HUD on. Now, the targeting HUD used to make it where they would auto-aggro, where you couldn't have a conversation with them, which is kind of cool now that they fixed it, so that you can actually have a full-on conversation with him if you want to. There we go. Kellogg's password. What else has he got? Let's see. He's also got his Kellogg pistol. There we go. Refills your action points on a critical hit. Like so.
All this tech.
Looking good.
You were barely human.
Barely human, dude. All right. Now we're going to look at this terminal in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and jump out of VR for a second here, and I will be right back in just a second. In just a second. All right, I'm going to set this over here. And I'm going to stealth boy. If you didn't know, I have an actual stealth boy. Here we go. I'm back, everybody. Sorry about that quick interlude. Had to fix something real quick. Let's do it. Let's get back to it. Let's go ahead and loot this place. Ba-bam. All right. Get our cord back here. The thing about this, too, is when you're sitting down, this cord is a lot less awkward. Because you can kind of, I kind of tuck it behind me in my chair.
Planning something big here.
And then I go ahead and I can see these over here, which is cool. I can see them in VR, and then boom. Oh, wait, I got to switch them. There we go. So I like to keep the gun in the right hand and then menu on the left. Let's get back to it. There we go. And I'm back. There we go. Boom. All right, let's check the terminal here. View the access log. Local login Kellogg. The boy Sean successfully delivered back to the Institute. Payment received. New orders to track down Renegade. Gathered reinforcements. Cleared out and secured Fort Hagen. We move out soon. Security door control. Open those doors. It's going to open the doors over this way.
So, the Institute was the puppet master all along. Damn. Even I don't know where they are. They built me.
I need a way.
There has to be a way, Nick.
We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
Let's get going.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
I like the way you think, Nick. All right. Let's grab the rest of this loot and let's get out of here. Take that recorder. There's a fuse. Bobby pins. Loot, loot, loot everywhere. Tons and tons of loot. Let's keep going. Purified water laying around. When I set that nuke off, everything went flying. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Nuking that dude. Nuke him. So Kismet versus Kellogg. Kellogg laying on the ground. Kismet still standing. Rocking it. Rocking it. But we got more to do. We got more stuff to run through here. We're going to keep going on the main storyline. We're going to look for loot first. I don't see any loot over there. Looking good. Again, I'm overburdened. Notice I slow down sometimes when I'm walking. That's from being overburdened. Got some loot over here. Very nice, very nice. What? What? Banlish? There's a Banlish in the chat. I apologize for this, but you really need to check the Discord from me for a few seconds. You'll really like it. And yeah, this is time sensitive. All right, hold on. Time sensitive stuff. I gotta check it with my buddy Banlish. He's pulling me out of VR. This better be good. This better be good, or I'm gonna make some more troll images of you, Banlish. I'm gonna make some troll Banlish select microwave stuff. All right, let me check my Discord. Let's see. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, it's easy to find. There you go, buddy. That's funny irony because I just bought it. It was on sale. It was on sale. Foreshadowing, everybody. Foreshadowing for a later time. There you go. That was worth it. Thank you, Banlish. See, I told you, man. I told you. Banlish keeping me up all night last night. By the way, Banlish, you know I had to stream like 4 hours after we stopped talking. I realized it after we got off, and I was like, oh gosh, I got like 4 hours of sleep, which I actually got about an hour's worth of sleep, but it was a lot of fun. I'm going back in VR, man. You should try this out, Banlish. I'm telling you, it's super fun. Super fun to be in VR. I can even see chat and everything in VR as well, which is cool, and that's how I saw you. And thanks to my buddy Chewy, my mod Chewy backing me up. Yeah, I can go in and I can refund it. I'll take care of it later. But for right now, we're playing some games. So see, I told you, bro. I'm the one who got you the email. I'm the one who told you to go for it. And I thought, well, you know what? Just in case, I'm going to go ahead and get it. But we got it going on. We got it going on. I can't wait to tell everybody in the community, because right now they're going, tell us, Kismet, tell us. What is it? What is it? Can't tell you. Can't tell you yet, but I will tell you on stream. I will tell you on stream at some point, but not tonight. See, one of another annoying thing about VR is I know you can refund it and it's all good, buddy. Yeah, I'll take care of it. I will take care of it. One of the annoying things is the actual NPCs push you around when you're in VR, and it makes it real awkward because you can't just use the mouse and turn real smooth. I'm using the controller to turn. Now, I could actually turn my body, right? If I didn't have vertigo, I could stand up and play that way, but I can't play that way. So I have to play with the controller and press the little controller to make it happen. So Kellogg 0, Kismet 1. I win, he loses. Of course, he did kill me a couple times. But he doesn't get the respawn, and I do. Ha ha ha. There you go. See anything over here? Nope, I think we looted all this. Now, you might remember this right here, that we had already gone down this, this walkway here. And what I did is I put my loot away right there. Yeah, there we go. That's why I'm not going to say nothing other than what I said. Nothing I say gives anything away. All right. All righty. Cool, cool. And again, if you notice that this is where we were before, and we put down all of our loot so we weren't overburdened the whole time. So now we can just go in here. We can say take all. We can grab all that loot. The entire loot from the entire instance. That's right. We super looted it. Let's see some super loot emotes in the chat. Let's drop those super loot emotes in there for the epic super loot. We got the bobbleheads. We got the magazines. We got every bit of loot that we could find. And we out of here. We are out of here. Somebody do the super loot sound effect. Super loot sound effect. Let's do it. Lock door open. Boom, give me that loot. There we go. You know me, I don't leave loot behind. That's a terrible tragedy. Unlike certain people who are in my chat right now who drop loot. That's not what we do. We don't do that. We don't drop loot up in here. We check every bit. We pour out everything. We throw it behind us. We check all the loot. Not these noobs. Not these bearded noobs who come in my channel. I love my buddy Banish. By the way, if you've never checked out Banish's channel, Banish, incredibly great streamer, buddy of mine. I consider him to be a good friend. We had fun at TwitchCon. Go ahead and show him some love, everybody. If you have not discovered his channel, please go over there. Give him a follow. Check him out next time he goes live. Hey now, I'm being efficient. I'm not even gonna go there. Can we open this thing up?
Roof access.
Yep. Roof access.
We're gonna be rich.
Oh, there we go. Chewy gifted Banlish a subscription. There you go, Banlish. Now you can go ahead and use those emotes as well. Enjoy those emotes. Thank you to Chewy. Everybody say thanks to Chewy. Let's see some sub hype for Banlish. So we can, of course, try out those Kismet emotes as well in the chat. So turret control. I think we already destroyed all the turrets. All clear. Let's just deactivate them anyway. I don't remember if I did or not. And we'll back up. What was the other thing in there? Security door control, turret control, closed door. Okay. We out of here. All right. We out of here. It's nighttime. What's this? Oh, this looks awesome in VR. Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
People of the Commonwealth.
That is amazing.
Don't interfere. Our intentions are peaceful.
I doubt it.
We
Oh,
are
you guys gotta do this in VR, man. This is so cool. All right, that part's a home run. That's a home run right there. Big ups, Bethesda, for that one. That looks awesome, everybody.
Peering. Long I stood there, wondering, fearing.
Nick's being a poet all of a sudden. There they go. Keep watching it. That is awesome looking. It looks so cool. I don't think I've ever watched him go all the way over there. Let's try to jump. Whee! Up, fail. Kismet fail there. Let's go this way. Oh, it's taking off. It's going full speed. That looks super cool in VR, everybody. You've got to at least try the HTC Vive at least once. Just that one part. Just that part right there. So they're off to the Boston airport. Look out, over there. Danger. Danger over there. Get it. Got that evil car. Tried to get me. You see it? It was evil. It's going to get me. It was going to get me. That is awesome. There we go. There you go. Baelish. There he is. I knew that's the first emote he was going to do. The first emote he did was my need food and water. There you go. There you go. Kismet, do you still do the love train? Yes, every 5 subs I do the love train. If you do show some love to the stream, we will get that going on. Gotta admit, I'd love to see this in VR. It is amazing. That has to be epic. It is an epic moment. It's still going. It's still going over there. Let's jump down. Let's see if we get over here. That is cool. I don't think I've ever watched it go that far. Usually I just go on about my business. See, now what would be cool right here is if you actually had the thing first. By the way, you could go all the way over there. You can actually go all the way to the Boston airport. Down here or somewhere around here. You can go all the way to the Boston airport before the Brotherhood arrives. And actually there's a whole bunch of stuff that happens before the Brotherhood arrives. So you can make your way all the way over there before you actually do the main story. I suggest to try it in your next playthrough. It's very, very cool. So they're heading in that way. We've got Kellogg taken care of. Let's go ahead and see what our next quest is. Let's see. Reunions. Discuss your findings with Piper. So let's go ahead and save right there. Now, it is really, this is really amazing in VR, by the way, if you guys have never tried it in VR. Now, one of the cool things you can do in VR, notice when I move my controller, I actually have control over the light, right? I can aim it up or down. I can turn it off, that kind of stuff. So you have a lot more three-dimensional control of it, though fighting is a little bit more awkward. And kind of moving is a bit more awkward if you're sitting. If you're standing, it's probably a lot easier. Go ahead and reload. There we go. Let's go ahead and get a stim pack going. Nice. And again, let's save one more time. Now we got all that going. And now we're going to go ahead. Get out of there. Nope. There we go. Pip-Boy. We're going to go ahead and get on the map. And we're going to go ahead and quick travel to Diamond City. We already did Vault 81. Yes, we did, because we got the Overseer's Guardian. So we're going to go ahead and jump to Diamond City. We're going to go right to the Diamond City Market. Oh, I can't fast travel. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. I'm overburdened.
Hey.
Do something.
What's surprising about that I'm overburdened? I've got a 1026 deal here. Overburdened to maximum. So I'm going to go ahead and take all this junk. And I'm going to give it to Nick. As much as he can carry. This takes a long time to click. A lot of clicking. Yeah, it is really awesome. Kismet, my gamer OCD is getting to me. I can't snap lockers in Subnautica. I know. Isn't that annoying? I wish they added a snap to it. Let's see. We need Kismet Mega Ultra over encumbered. I am always over encumbered. Why do you think it's called overburdened with love, right? Because I'm always overburdened. But then again, I know the secret. The secret is I fill up Nick with a whole bunch of stuff, right? I go and I look for a container somewhere close to here so I can teleport back here to Fort Haven. Where am I going to appear? I'm going to appear right about here. But there's also a red rocket over here. Look out! Look out! Evil car, get it! Got that sucker, tried to get me. This one over here. It's looking at me. It's talking about my mama. Well, maybe it's already blown up. Already blown up. No, it's not blown up. Get it! Maybe it is. Yep, already blown up. Alright, so thought I heard something. Alright, so there's a red rocket right here. So what we can do is go here to the red rocket, and we can utilize an external, outside location. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all this stuff, and we're going to put it here in this cash register. Like so. And I'm going to show you how I do mega building and how I get mega amount of resources in Fallout 4, even early on in the game. I'm only about level 30 or so. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all of this resources, And we're going to put them in here. Now, we only got to get to level 30, by the way, and then we don't have to do this anymore. But very early in the game, it does help a lot. So what we're going to do is jump back and forth between here and Sanctuary, and we're going to bring all of this loot with us. Now, again, this is thousands and thousands of caps worth of loot. It's also going to generate thousands and thousands of caps here in our Wasteland Tycoon playthrough. So let's go ahead and get these pistols as well. Let's put those in there. And grenades, whatever else we can put in there that we're not actually using right now. Let's put it in there until we hit 340. Getting close. Boom, 382. Almost there. 337. Close enough. All right. Now, always save when you do this, by the way, because this area could reset, and if it does reset, then you'd be bumming. Then you'd be bumming. You're going to lose all that loot. Now, again, Fort Hagen is where we're going to, but we're going to go ahead and jump back to Sanctuary, like so. And again, I'm on very hard, so I can quick travel, not on survival mode this playthrough. Evil cars! Exactly. They all must die. They all must die. Now, again, this is my little starting build here at Sanctuary. We'll take a tour of Sanctuary here in just a second, but first we're going to go ahead and do all this loot real quick. We're going to say drop all this stuff in there. Get rid of that fat man for now. Get rid of all this other loot. There we go. There we go. Drop all this stuff in there. Like so. La 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 da 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 da. Like so. Let's drop it in there, everybody. Awesome sauce. Again, get all this aid stuff in there because that stuff does weigh. You want to get as much stuff off of this as possible. I'm going to do my rataways. Stem packs do not weigh anything, so there's no point in putting those in there. Let's get rid of all this other stuff. There we go. All right, miscellaneous stuff. Not my bobby pins. Oh. Now, another thing about VR is it's very touchy. It's very touchy when you're trying to get rid of stuff. Stranger, there we go. All right. Ammo doesn't weigh anything, so there's no reason to worry about that. We're good. And then, of course, actually, wait a minute. We need to do Nick first. Where you at, Nick? Oh, let's just save just in case we crash. Let's do that. And again, I love explosions in this game, even now. I know, huh? Gotta respect the massive looting. Brings back great memories of all the Fallouts. Exactly. I love me some loots. All right, let's go ahead and go down here and find Nick. What's up, Nick? I just happen to know right where he's at.
I'm all in.
Trade. And then what we're going to do, of course, is take all Nick's stuff. Now, you might have noticed that I only gave him junk. The reason why I did that is because it's way easier to get the stuff off of him if I just go to the junk category and pull all the loot that I gave him off of him. Nice and quick and easy like that. Back out of there. And then, of course, putting it into the workbench is going to be nice and easy as well. So we just go over here. We say transfer. We press the middle button, store all junk. Boom, there we go, done, and save. So there we go. Round one of all the loot has been collected. Now, I'm going to come back in a bit, and I'm going to show you my settlement here at Sanctuary. But first, let's jump back as quick as possible to Fort Hagen, like so. And one of the good things to do is whenever you jump somewhere, look at where you arrive, right? Look at where you end up when you're jumping to a location as well. I got a jet, pun intended. I got to get some work done. Have a great day. Cheering all the chat. Peace, awesome folks. Keep Kismet on his toes. See you, Bandless. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Always great. Thanks for letting me know about that. That awesome stuff. Okay, so again, I appeared right here in front of Fort Hagen. And again, it's not very far from Red Rocket. Now, another place I could have done it is I could have came in here. But there's no container on right here. I do prefer to go to Red Rocket because it's easy to remember. We can also run because we're not overburdened. And again, if everything went well, and usually it happens more often in survival mode than any other mode, but as you can see, it did not reset. So we're going to go ahead and grab all the junk back again. Actually, let's just take all a little faster.
So long as you're carrying it.
Oh, hey. No, that's not the way it's going to go, Nick. You gonna carry it, bro. You gonna carry it. So we're going to give a lot of stuff to Nick. Now, the cool thing about Nick is he is a synth, so he can carry a lot. So we're going to try to load him up. We might have to do one more run, it's kind of looking like. But let's load him up with as much junk as we can, literally. There we go. He can't carry any more. And again, you see how I kind of shift along and see if there's anything else that's kind of very, very light that I can give to him. You might be able to sneak a few more things in there, but that's probably about it. And again, we're going to go ahead and go over here. And there's some action going on. We're just going to ignore that. One of the fastest ways to do this, by the way, is to go to the weapons, the ones that are stacked like 4 or 5 at a time, right? Those usually allow you to, like pipe pistols, I got 11 of those. See, that's a fast way to get rid of that weight. You can also go down here to sort, like this, and sort it. And you can see that now it's by value, it's by weight. So the stuff that's actually the heaviest is now at the top, up here. So you can also just get rid of the heaviest stuff, which makes it go pretty fast as well. There we go. Good to go. Again, save the game. There we go. And we outie. We outie again. Well, one more trip and we'll have all this loot to utilize. By the way, this is cool because you can move this guy around like this. Move him further out. Rotate him. Kind of fun to do in VR. Again, right here we show up. Drop all this stuff into here very quickly. Nice. Miscellaneous. Store all the junk. There we go. Boom. There we go. Easy, easy. Now your companion, for some reason, has a tendency to teleport below you. Sometimes they'll be right next to you. If you sleep in the bed, they'll jump to you. But they have a tendency to be right below you right here.
Heads up.
So you want to run down, of course, grab them, go to junk, grab the junk out of there, and you're good to go. And you got to do a lot of this, right? We're doing a lot of this in this game. Hey, kids, good to see you. Good to see you, Koi B. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. And you're like, Kismet, how do you know we're in chat, bro? How do you do that? Well, I have a little thing right up here. If you see me looking up, that's me looking at the chat. I can see alerts. I can see who the bit boss is. Right now it's Chewy, as well as I can see you guys chatting in the chat as well. So welcome, Corey. Always great to see you in the stream, man. Thanks for hanging out. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So let's get this going. And again, we'll take all the stuff that Nick got, transfer, super easy, store all the junk out of there, go and save, looking good, then back to the Pip-Boy, then back to Fort Hagen. We're cranking now. We're cranking now. Let's go. Bam. It's in my face. All right, back we are again. One more trip. Serious action going on up there. We're looking for the loot. All right, one more time. Let's go. Take all. Let's look at our Pip-Boy. What are we at? We are at 213. All right, well, hey, guess what? We got room for more loot. While we're here, let's grab all of this. Because again, in survival mode, it takes about 2 weeks in-game for it to reset the loot, which is a long time in-game. But in the other modes, it takes a lot less time. So what you want to do is you want to loot all this stuff. Let me go to my pistol. It's easier to loot. You want to loot all this stuff so that it will start to respawn. That's why I loot everything out and take it all with me, so that if I need to come back and get those resources, I can. All right. And otherwise, it's just sitting here and going to waste anyway. So we're going to need all of this. Looting in VR is very fun as well, by the way. Very fun. Much easier, actually, to loot in VR because you can see it because it's three-dimensional. Nick, I just about shot you in the face, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, just about shot you in the face. Oh, look at this down here. See, we can see the hammer underneath there. And actually, I can pick it up if I want in VR. I can just go ahead and set it right there, right? I set it on its side. That was cool. And I can grab things and kind of manipulate them much easier in 3D with the controller, which is cool. Very, very cool. All right, we got that done. Let's go ahead and save again. We don't even need to give stuff to Nick now. And one more shot of the Pip-Boy. And back to Sanctuary. And I will give you guys a little tour here after we drop everything in the workbench. Now, I can't do my Mega Sorter. I can't do any of that stuff because, again, there's no DLC for the VR version yet. But I'm sure they will come out with it eventually. I would think, or not. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Let's go ahead and do this. All this, then store all junk in the workbench. And there we go. We literally just brought back 5, 6, 7,000 caps worth of stuff. So that's a save for sure. Let's go ahead and save that. And then we're going to go over here to the bed, and we're going to go ahead and sleep for a few hours so that we don't wander around the wasteland or wander around my settlement here in the dark.
Lost track of how many ballistas I got.
Have you lost track? What are you guys all doing up here? Did I say you can come up in my settlement? I don't think I did.
About that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
That is something. All right, look at this out here, everybody. This is why they call me the Wasteland Tycoon. Look at this water going right here. I'm producing out nearly 2,000 purified water right here. This is how I make my money. This is why I rule the wasteland. The wasteland is mine. If anybody needs some water, they come to me. I'm the kingpin. So we're going to go take a look and see how much water we've got right now. And we can, of course, use that water. And you can see I've got some power armors over here. I usually don't use my power armors early on. I'll usually use them a bit later on in the game. Now, I'm not sure if I like the power armor, the feel of playing with power armor here in VR yet. But we'll check that out in a bit. You see I've got a bunch of settlers. I've got food going. We've got people walking around all over the place. But right out here, let's take a look. Right here, look at this. We've got combat stuff.
It's as simple as that.
We have a whole bunch of stuff here in the cooler, metal right arm and all sorts of stuff. Over here, look at this, 6,919 purified water at level 30. At level 30. Let's go check the workbench. Let's see what we got in here. Now, I could come all the way over here to the workbench, but I don't really need to. The reason why is I have this stove right here for a reason, so I can actually go ahead and check my workbench like this. We're going to go to Aid. We're going to go down to Purified Water. And survey says, come on, another 1,000 purified water right there. Boom. All right, we're going to take that out of the workbench, and we're going to add that
Hope you ain't one of them here to spy on me.
To our current purified water. That's going to give us a total of 7,981 purified water. You're like, Kismet, how much is that worth? How much is that worth? Now, again, by level 20, I'm already making 20,000 bottle caps in game. That same high quality H2O, exactly. Only the best for my peeps of the wasteland. So let's go ahead and see how much that is worth. Now, again, I do a Wasteland Tycoon playthrough, and this is how you start a Wasteland Tycoon playthrough. Let me show you. Let's go in here. Let's look at my stats. Right now, you can see that I have Strength 6, Perception 5, Endurance 1, but look at my Charisma. It's 11. My Intelligence is 6. The reason why is because if we go into my perk chart, is I go all the way very heavy into Charisma so that I can get a lot of people built up. So I can have them doing, look at all this stuff over here. Look at all this to the right. This is them collecting junk for me so I can build up my settlements, right? Also, I go very heavy in various perks like Local Leader here, which is going to allow me to create supply lines and, of course, workstations and stores. Very good one. Up here, we've got Lady Killer, of course, convincing the ladies to do as you ask. And, of course, you do more damage to the ladies if they get out of control. Caps Collector here that, of course, do better buying and selling. And you can see also I'm doing more ammo over here. A Scrounger, very important to do early on because you do suffer with very little amount of ammo. Also got Gun Nut going and Science 1 going. Also over here on the strength end, you can see I've got 6 on purpose so that I can do strong back so I can carry more stuff. Right now, when over encumbered, I can use action points to run. When we get that level 30, we'll be able to fast travel and bring all of that loot in a single run. Now down here, inspiration, because you lead by example, companions do more damage and they cannot hurt me, right? I don't want them to be shooting me in the back, though they can still hurt you with grenades and all that. So let's go ahead and talk to our guy here, our clothing vendor.
You looking for something to wear?
Let's do it.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Let me know what you'd like.
All right, so this particular vendor has 752 caps. He's got a bunch of stuff, but let's go ahead and see again. Let's go ahead and transfer that. How much is it? 111,734. Biggie Cheese coming in. Dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to say hello in the chat. People will actually say hi back to you. I know, crazy, huh? Crazy idea. That you can actually interact with the streamer in the stream. That you can say hello and people will say hello back to you. That you'll feel part of the community. That's what we're all about here in the Kismet channel. That's what the Kismet Army is all about. Now, you might be like, Kismet, you're cheating. You're shortcutting. You're glitching. Never. I don't ever cheat. I don't shortcut. I don't glitch. No third-party mods. Completely vanilla version of Fallout 4 VR. There's no DLC. So this is as plain Jane as you can get. Whether you're on PS4, whether you're on Xbox or on PC like me, you can do everything I'm doing. You can be a Wasteland Tycoon as well. So there we go. 111,000 caps very early in the game. Now I'm going to go ahead and see what he's got over here. Let's see what he's got on his side. Like so. And if there's anything I want to get. Maybe I want to get that mechanic jumpsuit. Maybe some military fatigues for later. Red bandanas. Maybe put the ladies in a dress. Do we got any suits for the guys? I don't grab the dirty suits. I like the clean suits. Lab coat. We can use that as well. But pretty much nothing else I really need. So I owe him 89 caps. So let's get over here and let's go ahead and just dial in. Just dial in what we need to get his caps, right? That's a lot of caps. Now, as you can see, it's a little tough to try to get it right, right? Otherwise, you got to do this, right? You got to do this with your finger, right? To try to get it. So here's a little trick. We're going to actually get back out again. We're going to go over here. We have way too much purified water, more than we really need. So we're going to go over here and we're going to kind of downscale the purified water so that we we're going to put about 5,900 in the thing because all we need is about 2,000 right now just to get the guys
Excuse
caps.
me.
I think I've got something.
There's
in
dog
your
meat.
size.
There he goes. And this
Let's see what you got.
Here's what I've got.
Now, there we go. Now, it's going to be a little bit easier to sell because now it's only 27,000. And you're going to see it's a little bit easier to dial it in. And I can actually bump this thing too. If you turn your head, it will bump it, but not when you're in the quantity, right? So you get out of the quantity, then turn your head. It will bump it just a little bit over, a little bit easier to do. So let's go ahead and dial it in. A little bit easier to dial in. It's not so far that you have to do. And you can even reduce it even more. So 756, say. And again, we'll go back. Get those things we were going to get before. Red bandana, sequence dress, Vault-Tec lab coat. Now again, I like to buy stuff as I go along, and I will have that stuff for later, so that I can use it on my settlers. All right, 666. So let's say less than about 90. Again, just get close. 765. All right, a little too much. Let's go ahead and dial it back by about 14. There we go. 751. Close enough for me. Let's go ahead and accept that trade. Confirm trade. And there we go. We just got all his caps. Now we got 4,890 caps. So we got that vendor. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the next vendor, the general vendor over here. Like so. And probably about 20,000. So we'll just leave what we got.
You got to take things one day at a time.
Is it an option for 3 days at a time?
I have something you need.
All right, let's barter.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Let me know what you'd like.
All right, now this lady here is our general vendor, and I'm going to go ahead and just look and see what she's got. All she's got is junk, right? Now, wouldn't it be nice if you could just go through and actually buy every single thing that she has? That's right, every single thing. Now, you might be like, what about the shipments, Kismet? You mean these shipments right here? I say we buy all of those, too. I say we buy every single thing she's got. There we go. And look, it's only 5,000, and we, of course, over here have 27,000. Just on us, of course, back in that container, we have even more. So again, that's what being a Wasteland Tycoon is all about, is making that big money. Now, you can do the same thing with Jet. You can do the same thing with Mute Fruit and other stuff, however you want to do it. I don't do it with Mute Fruit because it makes me feel like a drug dealer. So I try not to do it. Now, if you want to dial in those extra 4 caps right on the dot, let's go to our ammo here, the 38 ammo, and let's go ahead and just dial that in, an extra 4. And there we go, right on the dot. Right on the dot there. Boom. Got all that loot. We out of there.
Building a collection or something?
Absolutely. Always building a collection. So let's transfer. Store all that junk in the workbench. There we go. Looking good. Now we need our bar guy. So we need to go ahead and look. We need to get in the thing here. And let's see if there's anybody on the bar. Now we don't really know because there's a problem in Fallout 4 VR. Hey, Pimp of the Dead. What's up, man? Great to see you. Everybody say hello to Pimp in the chat. There you go. So as you can see here, it actually doesn't show you red. If somebody's actually not doing the bar, I won't know because for some reason they decided not to put it turning red under requires so you know whether it's being used or not. So what I'm going to do, there he is, my buddy Sheffield. Nope, no. My buddy Sheffield, I'm going to roll over him and you can see that he is assigned to the actual bar, right? So he's just hanging out here. Let's go ahead and exit.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Look at Sheffield
Hey,
looking
Sheffield.
sharp.
What do you think about coming to work for me?
I gave up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said I shot my liver.
Huh?
Come here.
What's good today?
Now, see, he's actually a vendor. He's a legendary vendor that you can put on different things and get stuff from him. So, of course, if we needed Nuka-Cola, Instant Mash, especially if we're in survival mode, you can, of course, get all of that sweet loot. But all I really want is his caps right now. So I'm going to go ahead and dial in around 300. And again, it's much easier to kind of downscale how much purified water you have on you. Otherwise, it's pretty difficult. All right, 308 caps. Let's go ahead and switch to ammo. Oh, or not.
What's good today?
Or not. Okay, let's try that again. Much more difficult to do in VR. Oh, here's some bitty bits. Pimp coming in, dropping those bits, filling up that cup. Thank you so much for the bits, Pimp. Appreciate the love. Those bits are always appreciated. Taking a little bit off Chewy there, trying to knock him off the bit boss. We'll see. We're going to see who the bit boss is at the end of the night. Whoever it is going to get 3,000 Kiz caps. That's right, 3,000. Let's try that again. All right, then over here, we're going to switch 38 round, and we're going to get that one more cap. Bam, there we go. Accept that, confirm that trade. We outie. All right, so we just got a bunch of loot from our vendors here. Now, the reason why I'm building up cash, of course, is I want to build up my various different vendors, right? So I've got clothing, I've got bar, I've got general. What other vendors can we do? Let's go ahead and see. Right here, we're going to pull this up. Now, look at this cool interface, everybody. Look at that 3D interface that you have to do this. I really, really like the interface. They did a great job on that. So we're going to go to stores, and we're going to go ahead and choose our stores here. Now, the ones that give us happiness, of course, is the clothing, the bar, the general, and the clinic. So we're going to go ahead and try to put the clinic down. But as we see, when we go to the clinic here, we need to have local leader and medic. So we don't have medic yet, so we can't put the clinic down. But we'll try to get that next time. But we can put down some other stuff. Weapons. So let's go ahead and get our weapons down. And look how cool this is. Oh, 15 more bits. Thank you, Pimp. Appreciate the love. Now watch this as you can do this really cool stuff. You can also jump. If you hold down the trigger on this side, on the left side, I can jump around. Hey, dog meat, how you doing, puppy? Such a good puppy. Good puppy. As you can see, I can jump around. I can choose my different thing, and I can actually snap it, right? And I actually find it's a lot easier to do stuff, and I can use my finger like this on the controller. And that's going to, of course, move further away and closer like this. I think it's actually way easier to do this in VR because you can actually see it in perspective and you can line it up a lot better. Now, I'm just going to snap it here. and build it right there. Captain Staples coming in with the host. Thank you so much. Always great to see all the peeps from Captain Staples. Come on in, relax, take it easy. My name is Kismet. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch playing Fallout 4 VR and one of my favorite series of all time. Having a good time as well. So let's go ahead and get the armor. Now the whole reason why we were trading that purified water is so that we can, of course, get the caps so that we can put down these vendors. That was the whole point of getting it here at the start, right? So now we got a whole line of vendors where we can do our own vendor run. This guy right here, what's he doing? He's on that, but I'm going to go ahead and command him over here to be on the armor.
Sure.
And there he goes. This person over there ain't doing nothing. How can I tell? They're sitting there. They're unassigned. You can see right there at the top. Now, I wish it went red. I think, again, I think that's the biggest oversight here in Fallout 4 VR is that the actual settlement stuff doesn't go red, which is incredibly useful. I mean, it's almost game-breaking that it doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't do that because it makes your settlements way, way harder. Like, see, I don't know who is actually working these, right? Who's working these things here? I don't know. I can't tell if they're being used or not being used, right? Because it's not red. It doesn't say that I need a person, right? It just says requires somebody. If we go down and we check all of these, I know some people are doing these, right? And I can just roll over some of these people. This guy right here, unassigned. This lady is assigned. Let's get on this side. Overburden. Let's get on this side. When she comes up, we can roll over, and now it shows us where she is, right? But it should turn red when that little silhouette of the person should turn red to tell us that that's not being used. Now I'm overburdened, so I'm going to have to go this way a bit. I'm just going to exit. There we go. And then I use my action points when I'm overburdened because I have the strong back perk. What's up, Nick? I also put my weapon away. There we go. And we're going to go ahead, run over here. We got everybody assigned. There we go. Okay, we got everybody assigned. The only one we need. Now, we could put a lower-end version of the clinic in, but I would rather just wait until I get that next perk. All right, let's talk to the armor guy. Come on, armor guy. Let's talk.
Need armor?
Oh, yeah.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Let me know what you'd like.
All right, now this dude's got some stuff, some metal helmets, nice. Oh, look at this, combat armor, thank you very much, I will take that. We got some more combat armor, which I can use for my peeps. Let's get that going on, lots of combat armor. I always get the metal ones. Always get the metal helmets, those are great early on because you can't actually mod and change the name of those. Let's see, looking good. Metal helmet. Go over it one more time. And aid and ammo. Let's see. Nothing else that I need from her. So 951 caps. Now again, this is why they call me the Wasteland Tycoon, because I have a crazy ton of money without having to cheat, without having to do any of that stuff. You can do it as well. And if you'd like to see this entire playthrough, all the way through from the very beginning, how I got started, how I built up my empire of purified water, you can check it out on YouTube. My mods will throw that in the chat. You can go ahead and go to youtube.com/Kismet, B like Bravo, P like Papa, Kismet BP. Watch that playthrough and see exactly what I did all the way through. I upload every single one of my streams. So if you do like the stream and you might miss the stream, if you have to go to work tomorrow or whatever it is you have to do, you can always come back and watch it up there eventually. There we go. 421's looking good. Let's use our 38 round to go ahead and get those last bit of caps. Nice. We'll accept that and confirm. Thank you very much.
Anything I can lug for you?
Tons of resources. And again, now we've already done all of these vendors. Let's go to the weapons vendor.
It never changes.
Hey there.
If you need a weapon, you've come to the right place.
Awesome. I always like to look them in the face. Cool.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I've got.
All right, 308 round. Thank you very much. 45. Yes, I'll take that. 10 millimeter. I'll take all of that. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to look also for a 308 modded shotgun. Now, if I see that, I'm going to take the 308 mod off of there and put it on my Overseer's Guardian so I can use that. But I don't see it right here. There's a 308 powerful hunting rifle. Anything else? Pulse grenade, we can get that. She got lots of stuff. There we go. Trigger combat rifle. Combat rifle. No such luck yet. All right, looking good. Now let's go ahead and look through aid. Let's look through ammo. And again, Larry, we got fusion cores. You know what? Let's buy all these fusion cores. What the heck? Let's get it all. All right, and we're looking good. All right, so there we go. Another 2,000 there. And again, we're down to 435 caps, but that's okay. We got plenty. We got plenty of cashola here. And then again, purified water. Let's go ahead and dial that in pretty close. 133, so around 600 or so. And I like to just get close and then click it and see how close I am. Because otherwise, you know, you're doing the math every time. I used to do that, but I don't do it anymore, obviously. And if it gets close, you know what, I'm good. All right, that's right. Give her some extra caps. I don't care. All right, looking good. What are you doing over there, dog meat? You over there playing with you? He's over there playing with his, his teddy bear. And yawning. We're keeping you up, dog meat.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. Want to get shot in the face? No? Yeah, keep moving on. All right. All right, let's save. We did a whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of stuff. All right, let's go ahead and drop our loot right here. Nick, you're in the way yet again. You're excellent at being in the way. Oh, I heard something make a noise. Hold on a second. Razor's got an update. Razor's got an update. Thanks for bugging me about an update. All right. Do that offline. Got time for that now. There we go. Check that chat. There we go. Click that link in chat, everybody. My mod threw it in there. True's throwing it in there. Please go over there. Hit that subscribe button. Does help me out a lot. YouTube right now screwing over the small creator. So I need every bit of help I can get. So if you guys, even if you don't watch YouTube, please go over there and press the subscribe button. It does help a lot. There we go. That kind of looks confusing a little bit, but something. Barely see that. I can barely see it. Should have tilted that a little bit more forward. Work on it for next time. Work on it for next time. All right, and we've also got all this apparel and stuff, which actually we're going to drop in this one, because this is where we've been putting all of our apparel. Like so. There we go. And we're going to use that later, and we're going to gear everybody up. Kind of like we did with Sheffield. We changed his outfit as well. Anything else I need to put down? I think we're good.
Last time I had clean.
You know, if you don't like it, I can send you to Boston Airport. If you don't like it, bro. All right, now we're going to go around. Now, by the way, if you've never done VR, you really, really feel like you're at Sanctuary. It really is a cool feeling to play the game this way. Definitely, if you have the ability to do this, I would give it a try for sure. Even if you are someone like me who has medical conditions that make it difficult. But as you can see, I've got just a basic build here. I put a house down, a prefab, put a bunch of sleeping bags. That's all we need to start. Because you need to build up a lot of people here first. We've also got our water going there. Same thing over here. Some mute fruit. And then over here we've got another one with just sleeping bags. Because, you know, you've only got so much resources in the beginning. We've got some couches for them to chill at. We've got some scavenging stations for people who aren't doing anything. And, of course, my baby right here came out of my brain. The Kismet kill box right here. Now, the Kismet kill box is amazing because it will fire in 360 degrees. Anything that comes along here will get destroyed. We got to do some underpingings of that sucker. We'll get around to it. But anything that comes in here, it's going to fire. All of the turrets are going to fire. So let's pretend we're the raiders, right? By the way, let's say hello to Mama Murphy as we go by. Hi, crazy lady. All right. So we're going to run out here, and we're going to pretend like we're going to go ahead and raid this settlement, right? Raid the settlement! We're going to do this! And then what happens is they go right through here, right? But look at that. All of those turrets will come to bear on them here. If they somehow manage to make it this far, which they're definitely not going to make it, and they get over here, well, then all these turrets will turn around and fire this way as well, because they turn in 360 degrees wherever they detect a target. Now, also, they come from that side, but they also come from this side over here. So we'll run over this way, and we'll look at the other Kismet kill box we have from right here. And we'll go up here as well, get a nice bird's eye view of Sanctuary here. Now, they come in from that direction, from Vault 111, which is up there. And, of course, they come in from the water. Now, of course, they're going to be right in the line of sight if they come running up here of the kill box. So it's going to be able to fire, again, in 360 degrees. It's going to wipe them out. I don't care if you've got legendary Death Claws coming in here, a whole group of them, they're going to get wiped out. In fact, I've seen them get shot and go flying up into the air from the Kismet kill box. Now, this is a basic kill box here. I do different variations on the kill box itself. Sometimes I'll use the concrete kit and whatnot to make it look more legit, where it's not, you know, two ladders and platforms. Oh, found some bushes. But you can't use the concrete kit in Fallout 4 VR because there's no DLC for it yet. So, I don't know what it is about this headset. Makes my nose itch. But we can't quite do that yet. But we got that done, and now we're ready to go on to the next thing. Let's go ahead and save. We just did a whole bunch of stuff. Let's go ahead and save, and let's move on storyline-wise. I'm going to do a lot more storyline here in VR because we're in the vanilla version. I'm going to try to get to level 30, and then we'll work a bit on our settlements and all of that. All right, off to Diamond City we go. Discuss your findings with Piper. Now, I like to go to the market and not Diamond City. Otherwise, you end up outside of Diamond City. I like to go right to the market itself. There we go. Do you have any issues with having the screen so close to you? I feel like I'd get headaches. I don't, which is funny because, again, I have sleep apnea and vertigo. I don't get headaches. I don't have trouble with it, but you got to dial it in for you. Like there's a controller on the side, over here somewhere. There's a controller on there. There it is, right there. There's a controller that.
Beautiful hairstyles from across.
Shush. There's a controller over here that adjusts your focal length of your eyes, so you need to measure your eye distance, right, pupil to pupil. Mine's about 70, so you want to dial that in. And actually, if I change this, it'll actually pop up. You guys can't see it, but it'll pop up and actually tell me what my focal length is. As well as you can adjust it forward and backwards for the focus, right? So if you have glasses and whatnot, you can also wear glasses while in here as well, which is super cool. Super cool. All right. Now, we got a ton of awesome vendors here that we can go to and buy stuff from. But right now, we're going to go ahead and talk to my girl, Piper, over here.
Read the public and be prepared. You can't stop the press.
Let's talk to Nat. Hi, Nat. How you doing?
Hey, pal.
Hey, mister, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
Yeah, I got my free copy, and I completed get the latest version of Public Occurrences. There we go. Or I could just come over here and snag one. All right. View from the Vault, Part 3 added. All right. Now, again, there's some stuff in here that if you go in here, like this stuff here, it's red. If you go to grab that, you will actually aggro. Now, the cool thing is I've already gotten Piper, I believe, in this playthrough, and she's reset back here, which means I'm going to get another chance at that loot. So let's get in here. Let's see what's going on with Piper. Yeah, it really doesn't. I think the Vive is one of those heads. Now, I've tried VR, by the way, way back in the day when it was first starting off, years and years and years ago. I started off playing VR, and it's actually a lot of fun. My time right? That can't be right. That can't be right. Hold on. I think my time is off. Make sure I didn't go over time. No, I'm doing good. Doing good. All right, I got plenty of time. I got a thing that shows me the time in VR, but apparently it's stuck. It's stuck right now. All right, let's talk to Piper.
Well, well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
We need help.
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg? Huh.
He had access.
A man like that would have had access. In and out.
But we both know that angle isn't going to work.
Because he's dead.
Because he's dead.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
Had no choice.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Well, you're going to be there anyway, Nick, so I'm taking Piper.
I'll head out with Piper. We'll meet you there, Nick.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back.
Ah, achievement unlocked, reunion.
Steps.
There we go. Now we got my girl Piper.
I can do to lighten the load.
Selling papers is busy work, mister.
If you need anything proofread.
Now, see, Piper is already geared out. You can see she's got some combat armor. She's got a shotgun. Because I've already had her as my companion before. So she's already ready to rock and roll, shoot some peeps. What weapon does I actually give to her? We'll see.
Probably have something you can use.
Let's see. Now, I've given her the spray and pray before, which is awesome. Oh, she's got tons of stuff on her, too. I got to get all that stuff off of her. Let's just go ahead and look at her weapon. Sighted heavy combat rifle. She's really fun to give the spray and pray, too, so she just owns it up. Now, there's tons of loot and stuff in here, but we're going to go ahead and forego that for now. We're going to just try to keep going on the main storyline, so let's go ahead and save that. And then we're going to go ahead and go to our Pip-Boy. And let's go ahead and see what's next. Talk to Danger. Amari, Shadow Steel, listen to military frequency, AF95. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Obtain Earl Sterling's house, travel to Finch Farm, Country Crossing. Wow, we got a ton of stuff to do. We got to talk to Preston to do the, man, we got a lot of stuff to do. Let's stay in the main storyline for now. And we're going to go ahead and leave that as is. And we're going to go ahead. Now, we need to get from there to Good Neighbor. Now, I've never been to Good Neighbor, but I have been to the Park Street Station. So we're going to go ahead and jump there. I got to get out of here first. Got to get into the open part of Diamond City. So yeah, I don't have any trouble with headaches or anything like that. It does work fantastically. I think it's probably one of the most comfortable headsets I've ever used. Very, very comfortable. But make sure that you adjust it, though. If you do get the headset, again, all the weight should be up here and not on your face. So your face is not like this the whole time, where it's like pressing down on your cheeks. And you want to, I like to adjust it every now and again. You'll see me adjust it because it does has a tendency to kind of slide down on my face a little bit. So I do have a tendency to adjust it so that it's in perfect thing. Look at that kind of thing up on the building there. Did you see that? There's something up on the building there. That was interesting. By the way, I can see you chat. If you do chat in the chat, I can see that as well. Now, we did a quest in here earlier to save the Nick Man. But we're going to go ahead and head this way. And, of course, we want to get our Overseer's Guardian. Is this already... Oh, reload. So that's nice and loaded. Let's make sure our Overseer's Guardian's good. All right, everybody. Let's get out in the wasteland. Let's get into some trouble. Kismet's on the loose.
Hey, something's out there.
You think?
What was that? I wonder if this is normal for other journalists.
Again, this is on very hard, so I don't screw around.
In our hands anyway.
I don't screw around. I see some people running at me, I'm going to shoot them. I'm going to shoot them in the face. Keep on the lookout, Piper. Looking good. All right. Get this loot while we're here. Loot this guy. All right, Piper. Stay with me. Save that. Now, this yellow bus here is a great kind of visual clue. So if you're coming in from Swan's area, which we've already taken care of Swan, is you go this way and you just keep walking this way, and you'll run into Good Neighbor. But of course, you'll also run into some other bad guys, so keep your weapon. Now, see, this is kind of cool, right? Where you can kind of bring your weapon over. You can bring your weapon over and you can turn it sideways and you can look that way, you can look back this way, so you have good control.
Blue, we're not alone here. You really held your own there, Blue. What was that?
Bunch of action going on.
Hey! They're here!
Get him, Piper!
What? Scared already? Time to die!
Anybody else?
Come out, come out.
Face me, you coward!
There he is.
Somewhere.
Legendary. See, that's fun because you can move. See how you can move your gun in such that way where you can stick your gun through the thing. You can shoot around like this, like you were really there. All right, that's a lot of fun. Okay. Oh, it's a door. We can open it up. I don't think I've ever opened this door before. Again, this is what's so cool about Fallout is it has a high replayability. I don't think I've ever opened that door. That's funny. Alright, got that loot. Cleared the area. Oh, dead guy. Dead raider. All that loot. Lots and lots of loot over here. A little bit closer. Oh, awkward. Awkward. Again, get that ammo, get that extra loot. Got that legendary item. Over here? Nope. Nothing. Alright, stay with me, Piper. Yeah. Cutting up those raiders. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Now, it's even scarier, by the way, in VR, because they love to be, like, right in your face. Again. There we go. By the way, this looks awesome, right? When you're looking up at the building and all of that, it really does look three-dimensional. Very, very cool. Very cool. All right, let's keep our weapon at the ready. Watch out for any bad guys. Oh, my headset's sliding down. Oh, there's some bad guys over there. Bad guys over there. Wait, this way? No. So we could sneak to good neighbor, but I've never been smart. So I say we go gank these guys. You ready, Piper? Come on.
Look alive.
Now I'm going to get her. Now the cool thing about this is, see this, how I have this laser? If I have her targeted, then it's actually easier to aim at people.
Hey, something's out there. Found him and they're not quit.
Over here.
Yep.
Bad idea to step on that grenade. Or that mine. Almost died there, but I'm good.
Guess they're not interested in sharing, huh?
Nope. So I just full on went, didn't even see me coming, and I ganked him. So there's another Kismet tip for you if you are playing in VR. Use your companion. It's a little bit more awkward though because you can't pop up your menus and stuff like doing your stem packs. But it does make it easier to try to shoot them. Because often what happens is that you look like you're going to hit them, but you're not. So it's kind of like a laser sight, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. We'll be back for you, Maz Fusion. Look at this. Again, it's just like a home run, man. It's just like so feels like you're in the Wasteland. It's like, this is how the game should be played right here. It's how it should be played in VR, like you're really there. And again, if I didn't have vertigo, I'd be playing this standing up. It's pretty epic. Pretty epic. Let's see, channel radar coming in. Hey, do you see more in the Google's more field of vision than we see on stream? Yes, I see a little bit more all around the peripheral edge, but I have had it condense as much as possible so you guys can see as much of what I'm seeing. So there you go. Mom Bomb hanging out says, hey there, I didn't get to meet you at TwitchCon, but we did run into your mods who gave us a bunch of your fun stickers. I found you now because I've been playing Fallout 4 lately. Well, there you go, Mom Bomb. Well, I'm glad that we met you at TwitchCon and you got the Kismet loot drop. I gave out lots of epic loot, pins, stickers, Kiz caps, all sorts of fun stuff. Yeah, I like to go above and beyond. There's a dead guy right here. There's a dead guy with a bunch of loot. Now, I have over 2,000 hours in Fallout 4. They call me the Wasteland Tycoon because I make the crazy ton of cash money. Even if I'm in vanilla version, which I'm in right now, vanilla version of Fallout 4 VR. You can only play vanilla. There's no DLC. There are mods that I did see for it, but I am playing with 0 mods. So I'm playing just how everybody can play, whether you're on PS4, whether you're on Xbox, or whether you're on PC like me. So hello, Sister Wolf. Everybody say hello to the wonderful Sister Wolf hanging out. I see King Leopold. And you might be like, Kismet, why are you looking up here? Why are you looking up there? Well, that's because I am looking at my chat in VR. Hey, Quincy! It's Quincy! Oh, where the Minutemen were derelict in their duties. Kismet, how difficult is melee in VR? I don't know. I haven't tried. I tried a little bit of melee in the beginning. It's a little bit difficult also because I hit my microphone. Uh-oh. Oh no, my microphone's been over here. Nobody told me. Hold on a second, everybody. Let me fix my microphone. Nobody told me I was really far away. I bump my monitor from time to time. You sound like I'm in an echo or I'm really far away. I forgot to put my microphone back. There we go. Banlish coming in, messing me up. I blame it on Banlish. I blame it on the Banlish. All right, let's get back in VR here. There we go. Now my microphone's not so far away. What do we got? Civilian Waffles coming in with the host. Thank you so much for the host. We've also got a Gratica Master Raid coming in. Look at this raid love. Oh, man, I always love to see people come in and show that love for their favorite streamer by coming in and raiding my channel. Thank you so much, Civilian Waffles. Thanks for that raid. Thanks for coming in, showing that love. One-man raids are the best. Yeah, they are. Hey, it's good practice, too. When you're a streamer, you know what you should do? Talk to your bot. If there's nobody in your stream, talk to your bot because somebody might come in and then they hear you talking and you're interacting. A great way to practice as a streamer. Also, if you're the only person in your stream, go raid somebody and practice raiding. Practice what makes you unique as a streamer. I used to do the same thing. Remember, everybody started the same way. Summit 1G at some point only had a few people in his chat. Just like a lot of the top people in the stream on Twitch started off at a level, at that beginning level. So make sure to just keep doing what makes you unique. I try to do what I love to do, and everything else has a tendency to fall into place. I don't play a character on stream. I am just me. I just play me. There we go. And if you do meet me at TwitchCon, you will meet this guy. This guy who loves to play Fallout 4 a lot. All right, let's go ahead and save here before stuff goes completely off the rails. I wonder if you just straight come in and just shoot that guy. I think all these guys would aggro. Let's just talk to him.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without
Look in the background over there. Back off.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Whoa, time out. If someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap. Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock?
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
I feel you. Sounds like anarchy.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Oh, I can be in charge of this place. First thing I do is take her out, and then I take you out. I rule this place. But really, I don't want to rule this place. I want to go do my thing. What's up, girl?
Excuse me.
A new player and good neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, let's put our weapon away. Had a little fun there, a little incident. Let's talk to this guy.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
All right, man. Well, it's even scarier. The ghouls are even scarier in here.
Didn't talk about Vault 81. Some problem there you were caught up in? Quarantine or some such? Damn, you get around.
I do get around. I get around. What can I say? This guy
I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship? Yowza.
Yep, I know, huh? That is pretty cool. We'll have to check that out later. Let's go ahead and save again. That was a cool little dialogue with Nick walking by and talking with Hancock as well. You love Hancock. There you go. I like all of them except for McCready because he's so creepy and underhanded that I just don't trust him. I think that's my biggest problem with him is I don't trust him. I feel like he's going to stab me in the back every time.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
There you go. Hey, look, there's somebody in here. Oh, this guy looks familiar. Hello, guy. How's it going in there? Enjoying those memories? Yeah. Foreshadowing. Where's my girl, Piper? Piper, come on, what are you doing? Quit sitting back there. Come on, we got stuff to do. She's always sitting, taking a break. What can I say? Oh, Demon coming in with a 95 bits, filling up that bit cup. Thank you so much for that love. Again, thanks for all the raid love, everybody. And the bit love tonight. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thanks, everybody, pressing that subscribe button. If you are enjoying the stream, please hit that follow button. It does help the stream a whole lot.
I take it this isn't a social call.
Nope. Oh, we get to do this in VR. Oh, this is going to be cool in VR.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Omari. But you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Omari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this. And so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amar.
Just don't damage that brain, you two. I need it.
Trust me, Amari's hands are the safest place a brain can be.
I have a lot of very precise work to do. What do you want? Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
All right, here she goes. She's going to do her thing now, everybody.
Mercenary,
go along with it.
Out, okay?
Let's see here.
See her do her thing. Come on. Here she goes.
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr.
This is
Valentine.
how you do brain
Any
stuff.
slight change
like this,
in your
everybody.
cognitive functions could be
This is
bad.
how you do it.
Are you feeling
like,
any different?
Whoa, I'm doing my magic brain install things.
I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
All right.
See you on the other side.
See ya, brah. Come on, let's do this. Hey, Piper, if I die, you get my Overseer's Guardian. Don't let nobody take it. Let's do it. Oh, this is cool in VR. Bye, girl.
Initiating brainwave migration between the
See ya,
transplant
Nick.
and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Oh, I think this is gonna tingle. No, I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I can barely hear you over your music. Yeah, that's because I had my microphone too far away. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Appears to be working, although the memories
Or that's your Spotify? That's your music. Whoa, look at all these. Whoa, that's.
Find one that gives us some clue.
Whoa, look at all this in VR with the sparkles and stuff. Whoa, there's stuff up above me. I didn't even notice that before.
This is
this is cool.
Memory I can find.
Oh, look, there it goes. This is one of my favorite things in the entire game is this sequence right here. I think it's nothing short of brilliance. Absolutely brilliant sequence.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
There you go. That's funny that it's your that's your sound. There we go. Hi, Demon. Hello to let's see, Demon saying hello. There we go. Galoot. The sequence is pretty damn cool. Yeah. Now this time in this playthrough, since this is our first playthrough in VR, we're gonna actually do all the sub stuff. So what we can do is we can go over here to the door.
Turn down the goddamn... Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
See, and you can go through and you can look at different stuff while they're having a dialogue.
All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California
Access mom memory.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
So you got all these sub-memories that you can do, which is cool. Me.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you.
This is awesome in VR. This is just amazing.
Try that one.
Oh man, this is cool. Epic. Again, there's all these sub-memories. If you've played this through and never did the sub-memories, you definitely should try it with that, because it is very, very cool. Alright. Me.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone.
This is true.
I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her.
Little baby.
Not for 1 second. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing?
Look at this.
I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while.
Seem kind of green.
I know.
Cool,
But that's
San
where I
Francisco.
come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
That's a bad parent's lotto right there. That's a bad parent's lotto. I don't wanna. Morning, Kismet. Good morning. How you doing today? Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you chilling out in the stream. As you can see, we are playing some serious Fallout 4 VR, and this sequence is awesome in VR. I mean, it's cool in the normal version, but in VR, it's absolutely insane. I mean, you really feel like you're way up here. You're floating around.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Yep. That's not good. That's not good. Let's keep a going, everybody. This is really cool, man. I hope you guys get a chance to try this in VR. It's epic.
Mind if we...
I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Sit down.
Suit yourself. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
So,
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job is done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Okay. Trying the next one. Let's go. Let's do this, everybody. We're making it through the quest line here, doing the mainland quest line. Kellogg thought he could go up against me, but obviously we're cruising around in his brain right now. So that didn't work out for him.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with...
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for my... You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. Myself, if you really existed.
We do. As
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
As you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B748, initiate.
What? Oh man, did we crash? I was in the zone. I think we crashed, everybody. What are you guys seeing? Unresponsive Fallout 4 VR. Yep, you guys are just seeing that. I'm in like VR hell here. All right. Oh, man. All right, well, looks like we're going to be doing that again, but of course, the nice thing is you can actually skip all that dialogue.